Good morning, dear student. This is Rakesh Mohan Kothari welcomes you on behalf of Physical Edupedia. Today, Mrs. Sunita Sharda ji, lecturer physical education from Raisina Bengali School, Chitranjan Park, will discuss chapter number 4, that is physical education and sports for CWSN students. So, please welcome to Mrs. Sunita Sharda ji.
Welcome class 11 student here for the class of physical education, chapter number 4, physical education and sports for CWSN, that means children with special needs. Physical education activities are organized for each and every student of the school and of the society. Everybody must participate in physical activities as because it provides mental, social, emotional development. So when we organize activities for children with special needs, for example, if they are physically challenged, if you are having any difficulties in their gait, in their walking, running, or some other kind of mental disabilities, then we mold our activities according to their need. Then this kind of change and molding is called as adaptive physical education. Let's learn more about adaptive physical education. Adaptive physical education. So, adaptive physical education is a modified program of games, sports, and other developmental activities that is suited to the interest, the capacities, and limitations of students and individual with disabilities. And disabilities kind of maybe of different kinds, like physical disabilities and intellectual disabilities. We change our program according to their needs. Then it is called as adaptive physical education. The principles of adaptive physical education. Students, whenever we prepare program for children with special needs, then it should be according to their needs, their physical needs, mental need, and social need. If the child is very shy, then the program should be that he is not exposed to a big environment. He must be given individual games. Or the child is having some physical disabilities, then also the program can be according to their choice. Now, modification of the equipments, we can also change the size and shape and weight of the equipment. If the child is very weak due to his long term illness, or he is suffering from polio, then we can change the weight of the equipments also, size of the equipments also. And suppose the child is having low vision, we can give them bright color equipments. So we can modify equipment according to the need of the child. And we can also change the environment, playing environment, the playing area. We can reduce the size of the ground. We can mark that short, like the football area is 100 by 20 usually normal, but we can change its size, we can limit its size according to the need of the children. Modification in rules. To encourage fair competition, we can modify the rules for children with special needs. For example, there are 6 balls in a over in cricket, but we can make it 10 balls in a over to encourage the child to ball more and more. Or we can suppose they want to play kho, so they are not able to sit properly, but they can walk. We can play standing kho with them. We can organize that with children with special needs. So we can modify rules to accommodate CWSN students. Modification in instructor strategies also. Suppose the child is hearing impaired or he is a deaf, then we can change our instructional strategies. Instead of whistle, we can use signals only. We can use flag to start off a race, right? Or for visually impaired students, we can use whistle, we can use other equipment that make sound, or we can use other make sound. We can produce sound for the goal post also, so we can tell them that at this position the goals are posted. So this way we can modify our instructions also. And training of educators, before preparing a program of physical education, the teachers must be given proper training to prepare programs according to the needs of the students. The teachers must be equipped. Supervision by the medical staff. Whenever there is activity organized for physical education students for CWSN, then that must be supervised by a medical staff, so that if there is any kind of urgency, they can help students there on the spot. Organizations promoting adaptive sports. Number one is Special Olympic Bharat, Paralympics and Deaf Olympics. Yes, students, you can see these logos down here. These logos are of belong to these three organizations, and you have already studied about them in earlier chapter of Olympics. So Special Olympic Bharat, it is recognized by International Special Olympics, and this is the logo of Special Olympic Bharat. This is a list of some of the Special Olympic Bharat players. The Special Olympics were held in Abu Dhabi, and these are some of our players. Number one, it is Manali Manoj. He has won a medal in powerlifting. Number two is Abhishek Gogoi. He has participated in cycling and won a medal. And number three position, these two players are of basketball team. And down here is the team of Paralympic athletes that arrived at Chennai, and they were all welcomed. Special Olympic Bharat is a national sports federation, also registered under the Indian Trust Act 1882 in 2001, and is accredited by Special Olympic Internationals to conduct Special Olympic programs in India. It is organized by Government of India as a national sports federation in the priority category for development of sports for persons with intellectual disabilities, and is a designated nodal agency for all disabilities on account of its national presence and experience, especially in rural areas which account for nearly 75% of the disabled population in India. And the Special Olympic, it was started by Eunice Kennedy Shriver. The vision of Special Olympics. The vision of Special Olympic Bharat is to transform communities by inspiring people throughout the world to open their minds, accept and include people with intellectual disabilities, and celebrate the similarities common to all. Special Olympic Bharat, it plays a vital role on focus of holistic development and training that goes beyond the classrooms into the playfields and cultural and community centers. They create role models who will inspire the children and also motivate parents into sending their children to school and to participate in sports and other extracurricular activities. These are all done for all children with special needs, as because parents do not send them to school due to their commuting problems, right? So they also train teacher, they sensitize them according to the needs of special children, and they create a cadre of physical education teachers from among the disabled who can work with schools and community centers. They ensure maximum involvement of the community for greater public understanding and acceptance of people with intellectual disabilities. So most of our activities are run by local volunteers. They ensure all Special Olympic Bharat activities, local, state, national and international, reflect the Olympic movement values, standards, ceremonies and events. So they are organized on the tune of Olympics. So every child with special needs, with different need, every young child can explore physical activities. The motto of Special Olympic Bharat is, let me win, but if I cannot win, let me be brave in the attempt. And the logo of Special Olympic Bharat is this red mark here, the person enchained. Program and initiatives of Special Olympic Bharat. Special Olympic Bharat team, they organize sports training for children with special needs. Their summer games are aquatics, athletics, badminton, basketball and football. Winter games are alpine skiing, floor hockey, figure skating and speed skating. They also organize sports competitions for CWSN students. They make scrutiny, then they take them to different levels from state to national and to international level. They also provide advanced training for coaches so that they can further coach the children with special needs. They also train coaches in special training programs, advanced coaching, and they also provide computer knowledge to different coaches. This young athlete program, it is for the age between 2 to 7, and it is a special program, special initiative by SOB. They also organize orientations for families, and they also provide health facilities to different athletes so that they can maintain their health also. The Paralympic Games, we have already studied about these Paralympic Games. Let's revise them. So it was started in when? Okay, it was started in 1944. The main initiative was taken in 1994, but officially they were started in 1961 in Rome. And who started them? Who started them? Okay, so Dr. Ludwig Guttmann. He was a German spinal injury doctor. He started Paralympic Games, and para means parallel or alongside Olympic Games. When the Olympic Games are organized, these Paralympic Games are organized at the same place and same values, and these are organized for the person with different kinds of disabilities. That is that includes also includes muscle impairment. Let's move on to next slide. Eligibility impairment for Paralympic, that is muscle impairment, power impaired, passive range movement, limb deficiency, short stature, leg length difference, athetosis, ataxia, hypotonia, vision impairment, and intellectual impairment. This is your revision. This is a list of Paralympic sports. You have already seen this list. You can revise it once again. This is Paralympic logo. These three eagles encircled each other. They are Paralympic logo, and the motto of the Paralympics is Spirit in Motion. This is a list of Paralympic athletes. On number 1, he is Narendra Kumar Sharma for shootings. Deepa Malik, she is a shot put thrower. Number 3 is Varun Bhati. Number 4 is Mariyappan Thengavelu, he is a high jumper, and Bhati also, he is a high jumper, and Devendra Jhanjhadia, he is a javelin throw athlete, and they all are para athletes, and they have won medals for India in Paralympics. Deaflympics. Deaflympics, they are event for the athletes with hearing disability. They only compete in these Olympic. No other person with other kind of disability. Only the person who have got this hearing disability. And the International Committee of Sports for Deaf is the main governing body responsible for the organization of Deaflympics. The first game, the Deaflympic Games, they were organized in 1924, and they were known as International Silent Games. Only people with hearing disabilities can become a member of ICSD board and executive council. No other person, only the person with hearing disability can be the member of for organizing Deaflympics. The eligibility criteria to participate in Deaflympics is: to be eligible to compete in the Deaflympics, athletes must have a hearing loss of at least 55 decibels in a better ear, and he should be a citizen of nation member of the ICSD. It means the countries which are the members of ICSD, only those players can participate, and India is also a member of ICSD, and our athletes, our hearing disabled athletes, they bring laurels to our country. And the forthcoming events are Summer Deaflympic Games in 2021 will take place at either Los Angeles or Dubai. It is not yet certain. This is the logo that was designed by Ralph Fernandez in 2003, and that depicts unity and continuity. In the sign language, it depicts unity and continuity. Motto of the Deaflympics is Pariludos Equalitas, which means equality through sports. This is a poster of our Deaflympic players, all those who have won medals for India in 2017 Deaflympics. Prithvi Shekhar, he has won a bronze medal in lawn tennis with Zafarin Sheikh for lawn tennis. Diksha Daga, she has won a silver medal in golf. Virendra Singh, he has won a gold medal in wrestling. Ajay Kumar, he has also won a bronze medal in wrestling. Sumit Dahiya, he has won a bronze medal in wrestling. So students, these are the star players of Deaflympics from India. And today's slides, that's all for the day. In the next class, we will discuss about the inclusion of children with special needs, how we can plan our daily activities so that we can provide all the facilities for CWSN children with other children of the school. That's all for the day. Namaskar.
Thank you very much, Sunita ji. Thank you so much. Very well explained the Special Olympic, Paralympics and Special Olympic Bharat. Thank you so much. Dear student, we will meet with the next chapter, the same chapter, chapter number 4 and part 2. That's it. If you want to visit the subtopics of different chapters of chapter number 1, 2 and 3, you can click on the description box on the link. You can watch and enjoy. Have a great day.